You see all the guys with 3 plates aside, 4 plates aside. I've even seen bent rows with 5 plates aside. And the form's atrocious. They're just posting it for Instagram. Oh, look at me deadlifting 4 plates. Yeah, but your form freaking sucks and you're gonna get hurt. But yeah, sure, you can do it. So friggin' what? If you can't do the barbell row, the one-arm row would be my least favorite choice for this, but it's still gonna work the same muscle. But here's the scoop. You have to do one arm at a time. So while you're doing the one arm for, say it's 10 reps, then you have to stop and do the left arm for 10 reps. It's gonna take twice as long to get through your workout. It's taking forever. One arm exercises take a lot longer. You might like them more, but it's way more work and it's harder to stay mentally in the game for that long. You might do 10 reps with the first arm and then get tired out, and when you do the next 10 reps with the other arm, you're just not gonna give it as much effort as you did on the first 10. If you're unable to do this grip, the next best grip is going to be straight on this way, which you're going to be able to lift a lot of weight. Sometimes I'll even do a set with this grip and then stop and grab with this grip because I'm literally that much stronger this way that even after I'm done, I can lift another 5 or 6 reps with this grip. It's just a lot easier, but again, you're using more biceps. So if you want to just focus on the back, this grip is going to use more biceps than this grip. This is going to use even more biceps. So this is my weakest, second strongest, by far the strongest this way, okay? So just think of it. This is the way you would want to grip the most often, second most often, least often. The deadlift. Yes, it made the top 3 list. The deadlift. And which form of deadlift is best? This depends. We're all made different. For me, it is absolutely without question the sumo deadlift. If you have any kind of lower back issues, L4, L5, herniated disc, I've had it for about 20 plus years. If you're like me, sumo deadlift is the way to do them. Conventional is just not the way to do it. It's too hard on your lower back, okay? Sumo is still gonna work the lower back. Conventional as well, but it's gonna place more strain on the lower back when doing conventional. They're all going to work. They're all going to build your back, your traps, your back muscles. It's all great, all of them. And by all of them, I mean conventional, sumo, or trap bar deadlift, if you're fortunate enough to have that bar in your gym. The trap bar is kind of a good compromise. You're standing inside the center and you can stand more upright. Conventional, you're bending over forward. It's going to place more stress on the lower back. In sumo, your legs are spread wide apart, lower to the floor. It's going to engage the glutes quite a bit more and more legs, okay? Garrett and Lubo. There's so many animals in this room right now. I feel like I'm a school teacher at a zoo. I have all these animals. It's like, hey, you, no. You gotta go to the bathroom, go. Go to the bathroom. Where were you, Zora? How come you were out there for so long? What took you so long? Bluebird, stop passing notes. Gert, stop pounding Bluebird. Diva, why aren't you looking at me? Lexi, are you deaf? Can you hear me? Lexi is actually deaf. What was he doing? Deadlifts. Oh. So when programming your back workout, try to do at least one of these exercises from each of the 3 groups and incorporate into your program. You can select the grip that you want, the exercise that you want, but these are the main 3. If you do these 3, you're pretty much doing everything that I would ever need to do. All these extra things that you're gonna do, yeah, they'll help a little bit, but if you want 80 to 90% of potential growth and gains, just doing these 3, you're going to get it. Stop overcomplicating it. You don't need to do the rocket science exercise program to build muscle. These main 3 lifts will, for sure, help you build muscle. Now let's get into the 3 worst. The ones you don't really need to do, they might actually be bad for you, or you might be wasting your time doing them incorrectly. And in descending order, as in this isn't the worst of the worst, it's one of the 3 worst. Ego shrugs. And I say ego shrugs because I'm talking about those people that load on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, as many freaking places as they can, and they go like this. You've seen those people. You've all seen it. Every single human being has seen ego shrugs. You load up way more weight than you can lift, and you move it a couple inches. Or maybe you don't even move the weight, your shoulders just go up and down, because you do this. That's what people are doing. Why? I don't have a freaking clue. Are you trying to like flirt with the opposite sex, same sex or circle sex by doing these exercises? What is it doing? When doing a shrug properly, you need a greater range of motion. You need a longer time under tension so that the muscle has enough stimulus for growth. And you need to pause, control, and squeeze the weight. So you lift it up, squeeze for a second if you can, and lower it under control. None of this sprinting action. Yeah, you did 20 reps. It took you all of 10 seconds, didn't do anything. Lighten the weight, leave your ego at the door. Quit showing off, people. Quit showing off. A real man, woman, or circle, somebody who can dare to lift in the gym with an appropriate weight when somebody else is lifting. Do you think it's more manly or more impressive for someone like me with as much muscle as me to go in there and slowly lift a weight that other people who are half my size can do? Or is it more impressive for me to just show off lifting 5 or 6 weights doing as fast as I can? It's more impressive to leave your ego at the door and train effectively. Number 2, hyperextensions. Yeah, you're bending over and you're doing your hyperextensions to your lower back. You want a Christmas tree, right? Oh, everyone wants a Christmas tree. Hyperextensions not getting you a Christmas tree. Dieting and cardio so that you get into a calorie deficit so that your body fat percentage is low enough to see the muscle is giving you a Christmas tree. Not a bunch of hyperextensions to train your lower back. You know what trains your lower back? Pretty much everything. You think you're gonna do a deadlift without training your lower back? You think if you do a bunch of sumo deadlifts, conventional deadlifts, half bar deadlifts, that you need to worry about your lower back? That it's just not strong enough. No, your lower back can handle it. Whenever I get hyperextensions, it caused overtraining and injury. And those of you who are looking to get jacked, do you really think you care about your lower back muscles that you can't even see, that no one's gonna look at? No, you want huge lats and wide shoulders and some muscles that you can train. You're not really caring about some little tiny muscles in your lower back that are already getting worked out anyway. Zora, you're being mean to the girth. Oh my goodness, you two. Oh my God. And now a lot of you are going to write in and be like, oh, Coach Greg, you don't care about the lower back muscles and it's not good and you're not promoting them. People watching this video to get a jacked back. If you want to do a bunch of stretches, foam roll, and all that extra stuff, that's amazing. But hyperextensions is not going to get you the back of the dream. And you're probably going to be doing it wrong in the first place. So you don't need to do it. And the worst, the biggest waste of time in the back, the thing that people do the most, makes no sense. And remember, this is for your back. Bent laterals, reverse pec deck, and face pulls. Those are for your rear freaking delts. The rear delt is not a back exercise. Oh, it's back there doing bent laterals. It's not your back. Just because you're bent over and you're doing this doesn't mean the back is working. It would be like saying, oh, I gotta do this because it's my triceps for your back, because it's back there. I can't see it, it's back there, so it must be for my back. No, your triceps is not a back muscle. Your rear delt is not a back muscle, it's a shoulder muscle. Just because you can't see it because it's back there doesn't mean it's a back muscle. Did I say you shouldn't do those exercises? Of course you should do those exercises. But you should do them on shoulder day. On shoulder day. The day you do shoulders. And no, you don't have to do shoulders on its own. You can do shoulders with a bunch of other exercises. But the muscles are part of the shoulders, okay? Same as doing the back and doing your bicep. If you're focused on your back, you're not going to do a bunch of bicep exercises. You want to do a bunch of back exercises. Leave those for shoulder day. You can do them extra at the end of your back workout if you forgot to do it on shoulder day, if you didn't give it enough power on that day, if you didn't train harder than last time, you're not feeling like, oh man, I didn't get enough volume back there. I was a pussycat on that day. You know, pussycats, they don't lift weights. So you might have been a pussy or a baby naked or a Gert. They don't lift weights. So the take-home message is to do the 3 exercises I suggested from the 3 best lists, avoid the 3 worst lists, or at least do them on different days, or do them safely and correctly, and leave your ego at the door. Remember, your form is excessively important on back day. Also, the back is a lot of freaking muscles. There's a lot of muscles in the back. It's not just one muscle called the back. There's a lot. So the volume of exercises that you can do in a workout is higher than biceps or triceps or chest, for example. So feel free to do a lot of exercises on back day. And if you're not sore at all, you don't feel it the next day, you probably can go harder than last time. If you're sore, don't go harder. Get used to it. Or back off, take an easier day. Let soreness be your guide. Remember, get my friggin' training book. It explains exactly how to train on your back. It has several different workouts. Beginner, intermediate, advanced, 60-minute workout, 90-minute workout, 2 times a week, 3 times a week, 4, 5, 6, 7 days a week. It has the workout for you. It's not just one workout. It's not just 2. It's not just 10. It's so many workouts that you will be able to pick the one you want to do. It's for every Wikipedia of modern bodybuilding from Arnold Schwarzenegger, only it's way friggin' better because Coach Greg made it. And I'm not bullshitting you. You've seen my cookbook. How did that do? Did that work? This is even better. It's better than the cookbook. You don't believe? If you have my friggin' book, do a review. Train from the book. Do it. See how you like it. Did you like it? Did it suck? Was it horrible? Do a video on it. I don't care if the review is positive or negative. If you hated it, do a video saying, Coach Greg's training book sucks. Here's why. Here's what I did. Here's what I think. Let me have it. Do it. Because then I'll watch and I'll say, hey, he's right, he's right, circle's right, circle's wrong. We'll see. I don't think it's gonna happen because the training is amazing. Do a review. And if we disagree with your opinion, then we can agree to disagree. No, I'm just kidding. I can agree that you're a moron, and I'll make a video response proving you why. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette, IFBB Pro. Get the friggin' training.